What is up? And I cannot stress this enough, my gamers. Welcome back to another JMR's Hands video. Today, we're doing carpentry, basically. I'm going to build this thing called a Newton's Cradle. You probably know what it is. But basically, I'm going to use pool balls instead. But first, today, we're going to be building the frame. So I've got this 2x4 all set up. I got to make a bunch of cuts. Yeah, so let's get started. We also have Srishti behind the camera. Srishti behind the camera. Say hi or something.
Hi.
I'm making the base right now, and these are going to be like this. And I'm going to have cross members, which are going to be, I want to make it 10 inches wide. So I'm actually, instead of using those cross members I just cut, I'm going to use this 1 by something. I don't know what anything about this wood, but it's just scrap that we have. So I actually got to figure out how long I want it.
That's what she said.
I think 12 is a good number.
That's also what she said.
I do 10. Actually, I'm gonna do 10. Okay, I'm gonna stick with the original plan. But this. This is like 4 is way too much for this. I would prefer it overbuilt than underbuilt. Let's see if this feels like going anymore. No, that was just... Okay, so basically, this is a very warped piece of wood. As you can see, I can fit my finger under this, when really these should be level. So we're just gonna... Now it's no longer warped. Okay, so the other base was dumb. We're gonna redo that. But first, I want to see if I can drill through these bolts, because if I can't, then we gotta figure out something else. So basically, I got this piece of wood with that the drill press conveniently goes through the center of, and then the ball goes on, and you know it's in the center of the ball because it goes through the center of the hole. Yeah. So this is gonna be kind of sketch. Now we're going from the other side to try and hit the same hole. Don't say it. It smells really strange. We still have not made contact. Wait, I see light. Okay, we missed a little bit, but that's okay. I can still get a string through there. Can you see the love tonight? Wait, let's see. Okay, I don't know why they can't see it. Oh, wait, there it is. There's the light. Yeah, you can see I missed a little bit. So there's like an edge there. But like whatever. Drill a hole in a cue ball. Let's see if this still behaves the same though. Okay, that's good. I was scared that like drilling a hole would mess it up somehow, but no. So I just did some more cutting. We're replanning this. Basically, we have these 2x2s. These are 14 inches high, and this is 16 inches long. So I'm gonna have these like this, and then our top piece up here will slot in there. Basically, it'll go between those. And then to this piece, all of our strings will be secured to the pool balls. So yeah, that's the general plan. I'm gonna screw all that up. I won't make you guys watch that. But yeah. Okay, so basically I've got this all screwed up. I used deck screws, so it's a little bit overbuilt, but nothing wrong with that. basically, all the pool balls are gonna attach to this piece up here. So I've got to plan out an adjustment system, and I think I've got an idea. Basically, these nuts and bolts, this nut is somehow attached to this, and then you screw the bolt, and the string wrapping around the bolt, depending on how much it's wrapped around, determines how much slack is in the system, so you can adjust their height, basically. I don't know if I'm going to do both strings or just one and have the string pass through the ball. I better decide that. I'll probably try just one. But other than that, and I also got to make little channels so the strings always pivot from the same place. Because if I just let it hang from this, then it'd slide on the side of this. So I got to do some modifications to this, and I'll show you guys some of that. Basically, I got to attach this to this somehow, so this can screw in and out, right? So my plan is to get this big ass drill that's a little bit smaller than it, and then I'm gonna drill it and then pound this into there. And I've got it set up so that this can only go in the thickness of the nut, so I shouldn't go too deep. Yeah. So let's see if this actually works. Okay. Okay. I'm actually gonna go one size up. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to happen. So now we just have a little threaded spot in this piece of wood. And it doesn't have to hold up to that much torque, because really, at any given time, this will be just like somewhere in the middle, right? Okay, here we are back. I did the other side of the adjustment nuts. Now I can't find any of the bolts. So I did the other side of the adjustment nuts, so you can see. Now I've got these, which I'm gonna glue the string to the underside of this right here, and then. What is going on upstairs? What is that noise? I think we're under attack.
Should I stop it?
Just wait. just let it run. Okay. Don't know what that was. But now we have these on both sides. I'm going to glue a string to the underside of this so that when you spin it, it coils up or unwinds string. So you can adjust the exact position of each ball is basically the idea. And now I got to cut little channels for the strings, because if I just let them hang off the side right here, then they'll change pivot points and have friction against the side of the wood thing. So I want them to pivot from the underside, basically. So I got to just drill holes, and I won't make you all watch that, but so I'll just do that right now. Okay, so basically my way of approximating the exact polar opposite of my little drill mark is here is I took it and because the drill mark has parts of it that are above the level, you kind of pushed it up a little bit. My fingernail right behind it so you can see it. I took it so I could barely see only the parts that are level, so the drill mark's on the direct bottom. And I drew a line like this across the center of the middle. And then I turned it 90 degrees, and I did the same thing. So where those intersect should be about where the polar opposite of the drill mark is basically what I did, and hopefully it's close. It was at least close. I missed it a little bit, but not worse than I did on the 13 ball, so pretty good. I mean, I'm surprised that worked as well. Okay, so now we have, so I set up this in kind of how the final configuration. I'm gonna JB weld these knots up here so you can actually twist these, because right now they just slide around the bolts. But basically these bolts up here allow you to adjust, and then they go through holes so they pivot on the bottom. If you get this straight, then it'll go straight, which it is not. In a V2, I would make this wider so you don't get this like any of the side to side movement. And also these aren't lined up perfectly, which kind of sucks. Okay, so basically, right now these are all kind of set up. You see I've got them all, but you gotta set up so you can screw these in or out to determine how high you want these. But if you screw these, then these will just spin because these are just tied, and so they can spin on these. So I'm gonna use this clear JB weld to put a little dab on each one so they won't spin around on the bolt, basically. Holy cow, I made way too much. Just gonna put a little dab over the knot on each one. I'm gonna do it one side at a time. So I'm gonna do this side. Little dab on the knot. A little bit bigger of a dab, actually. Little dab on the knot. Okay, there we go. Clean off our little nail. And it says set time 5 minutes. So I'll probably give this like 15 minutes and then flip it over and do the other side. I won't make y'all watch the other side. And then hopefully we'll have a sort of done state. I just got some on me. Yeah, so cool. And here we are. So here is the final product. Well, this is version 1. I'm gonna redo this. There's a lot of problems with it. The primary one being that these holes at the bottom where the thread is coming out, they're not lined up perfectly perpendicular to this right here. So well, I'll just show you first of all. So see how they kind of start swinging back and forth? That's because this doesn't want to swing completely straight towards this. It actually wants to swing a little bit that way. I'm exaggerating, but yeah. But I mean, it kind of works. But yeah. See, it gets worse the more energy you give it. And also these up here, they should really be nylon lock nuts, because as of right now they don't really stay. So these are just migrating out. But I mean, yeah, I mean, it's a pretty good like proof of concept. But yeah, so I'm gonna probably another video I'll be making of version 2. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, like it. If you subscribe it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Look at my Crocs.